What's good? It's your boy Dre. Good life again on a Thursday. Out here getting ready to watch the Heat and OKC get after it. But right now I'm out here talking to MC Lil Mack. If you don't know, MC Lil Mack has been doing so much for hip hop for years, and I'll let him actually fill you in on that. But we're gonna kick the interview off. The first question, Lil Mack, what's your definition of the good life?
To me, the good life is doing what you love on a daily basis and making sure that you're sharing it with your family and your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, the good life, I can definitely say that I've been blessed because, some people, when you're growing up, people ask you what you want to be when you grow up. And it was kind of like, to quote John Lennon, he said that, I just want to be happy. And I've been able to be pretty happy because I've got to do what I would love to do for so long and be able to take care of myself and my friends and my family doing what I love to do.
Yeah, that's what's up. So when did you actually decide that, you love hip-hop and this is what you really want to do? About, what age, what stage in your life?
Well, when I'd probably say I was really little. I remember even being in kindergarten, and they had like a graduation at our school, and they put on a production with like b-boys, and they had just like little kids rapping and all that kind of stuff. And I seen that, and ever since then, I was like, man, I want to do what those kids are doing. I had no idea what hip hop was yet, but I knew that whatever it was, I wanted to be a part of it.
Okay. So, when did you get your first stab at, doing hip-hop here in the Grand Rapids area?
The first time that I got to do hip-hop was back when they had, at least, I think it was like the 3rd annual Grand Rapids African American Festival. It was put on by Robert Ledoux some years ago, and my dad, Macaroni, he had been showcasing local talent like hip-hoppers and all that kind of stuff. And they just, to fill time, they put me on stage and just gave me a mic and was like, here you go. Spit some rhymes. So that was like my first time getting to actually perform my hip-hop music, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, it was, I got to do some breakdancing at a very young age. Like pretty much when I was breakdancing, we just did a lot at like the tea nightclubs out at the Orbit Room. There's a bunch of hip hop crews that used to come out there, and that was like the first time that I was really doing something that involved hip hop as well, was breakdancing with all the b-boys that were at the tea nightclub.
Okay, so when we say hip hop, just want to clarify for others, like we're not just talking about MCing or rapping. Like, hip hop is an art form and it contains so many different things as far as, even dancing, graffiti, everything. So like, how would you, I guess the next question is like, what draws you more to hip hop, and what, you decided to encompass all of it. What made you decide to start, spreading the love around the area?
Well, hip hop to me, I've always got nothing but love for people who've done hip-hop. And, I've been shown that hip-hop is not just about the music, that it was about, the breakdancing, it was about the MCing, it was about the DJing, the graffiti, beatboxing, what I'm saying, all those different forms. I mean, it has transformed and turned into a business now, but just in the beginning, one of the things was that it was always about family and having fun and making sure that we all came together and had a good time. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I wanted to make sure that I returned the favor. One of the first things that happened in Grand Rapids, we used to have a Stop the Violence Festival. My dad, Macaroni, and Showtime Productions, they all put together a Stop the Violence Festival movement every year at 4th of July down at Johnson Park. And they gave away tons of free food, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gave everybody who was like locally, who had some talent, they gave everybody a chance to shine. They I had a stage out there, so we had performances. So like at a very young age, I got to witness what, everything that was involved with hip hop, and what that hip hop could really change lives and you know, I want to be a part of that, and I want to be able to give back to my community the same way that it was given to me.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, we're gonna ask you a question we ask every artist that, you know, we interview here at the Good Life campaign. You have $20. You need to get something to eat, something to drink, and an album to listen to. What would it be?
Oh man, that's a good one. I know that to me, one of the things to me to drink, I drink a lot of Red Bull because it gives you wings for sure. That's one of my my favorite drinks. The other thing, the album would definitely be the Double Disc Tupac album. You know what I'm saying? Because that on that like almost encompassed every single kind of thing that you can think of, any kind of mood that you wanted to be in. That album right there, and something to eat. Man, I know like it'd be a shame for me to mention this, but I'm gonna say real talk that I eat double cheeseburgers on a regular basis, so I probably spend the rest of it on double cheeseburgers.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let's see. What are 5 words you would use to describe yourself as an artist?
5 words to describe myself as an artist. I would have to say I am creative. I'm all-encompassing. Let's see. I said ambitious, creative, all-encompassing, entertaining, and I would just say grateful as well. Because I'm just grateful to do what it is that I do on a daily basis.
That's what's up. So I guess we could take this next question in, you know, so many different directions, but just I guess locally, what are things that you notice as far as hip hop in the area? What things would you say are good and you look forward to seeing more of, and what are some things that you would possibly want to change?
One of the things that I've noticed that has been going on is that there is a little bit more unity than what there used to be. I would like to see a lot more of that going on, just because, you know, if you go to other cities, it doesn't matter where it is, man. You go to any other city, and there's a large group of people that are working together for a common goal, and I would definitely like to see that change. You know, one of the things that is good completely about hip-hop right now is that there's so many different artists out here that you can go out on any night, you know what I'm saying, and get any kind of music that you want to do, you know what I'm saying, because there are definitely differences. There's definitely like your trap rappers, there's your there's your actual hip-hop artists that are lyrical, you know what I'm saying, there's your entertainers, and there's all those different types that are out here right now, and that's what I'm really enjoying about the hip-hop scene in Grand Rapids right now.
That's what's up. So just still keeping it local, you've definitely been, you know, involved, and names come across with a lot of artists in the area that's, you know, just doing a lot because, you know, like you said, you show a lot of love in any artist, regardless of what genre they come from, through hip-hop. You show them love and, you know, give them a chance to start, you know, perfecting their craft. So, you know, any artists right now that we may have not heard of quite yet that, you know, you might kind of give a stamp of approval to go check out?
Straight up, man, there's this kid, Joey Borden. He's got a lot of heart, man. My man even got enough heart to where he even dissed me. You know what I'm saying? Because he was kind of upset that people weren't really showing him love. But I'm going to tell you right now that kid encompasses what hip-hop is about. If you want to hear about, you know what I'm saying, if you want to find an artist right now who's rapping about things that actually pertain to real life and the everyday struggle, I would check him out. You know what I'm saying? Joey B. Look him up.
Joey B?
Joey B. Yeah. He's from Greenville. He's not really, you know what I'm saying, still in the local area. Not Grand Rapids, but he is, you know what I'm saying, that kid right there has got a lot of heart. As far as Grand Rapids is concerned, I would have to say, let's see. That is a good question, because there's a lot of people right now who's getting a lot of love, and I'm trying to think of someone right now who's not getting a lot out here that probably should be noticed. Let's see. There is who just performed here. Oh man, my man KT Burke. I don't know if you heard of him or not. KT Burke.
KT Burke.
Yeah, he just performed. He performed down here last week. Well, he performed last week at one of my shows, and he's really impressed me. You know, it was refreshing to see an artist who had stage presence, had lyrical ability, and he, you know what I'm saying, wrecked shot when he came down here.
Yeah, so I guess to kind of continue on with that same question, like you're also a well-known DJ, as a, you know, along with being an MC. If you were, say, putting together a Greater Grand Rapids area mixtape, who are some artists that you would definitely have to have on there right now?
Right now, for sure, I'd have the Neighborhood Kid. I mean, these are guys that you already interviewed already, like Neighborhood Kid, Red Planet, you know what I'm saying, A&T, you know, Sugar Shane. Those are definitely cats that I'll put on the mixtape because every single track that they got is, you know what I'm saying, they got bangers for days. You know, he's my family, but I'm going to shout him out, my man Rico Money. Let's see. My little brother who's up and coming right now, P Hustle, one of the lyrical cats too. I'm just trying to get him to put some stuff together. Let's see. There's Back 40. They always got, you know what I'm saying, like I was trying to tell you another guy from Greenville. Let's see. And my man, he has a whole camp out there. I couldn't pick out an artist individually, but Street Legal from Greenville. They have like a whole little camp out there in Greenville, and I just was out there for the first time and got to witness some things that I hadn't really seen in Grand Rapids hip hop, and I definitely want to put some of their stuff on my mixtape.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. And let's see, any advice that you would have for any people that are trying to, you know, start to work on perfecting the craft in front of people and, you know, start really, you know, doing what they want to do with hip hop? Like, how would you suggest they go about doing things?
One of the biggest things that I always tell everybody, people think that they move forward by hating. It's all about showing love, man. The more love that you show to people, the greater the opportunities are for you, and the greater opportunities are for them. It's, you know what I'm saying? The biggest thing for me is find somebody. If you're trying to come up in this game, find somebody who is doing it, and shadow them, learn from them, and try to do whatever it takes to make sure that you take yourself to the next level, which means doing things that are new, doing things that people are scared to do, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, one of the things that I've learned as a DJ, I have to be very versatile and be able to fit into any situation at any point, any time, to be able to make sure I move the crowd. You never know who's out there in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? There might be 50-year-olds that are coming out to your show, and you want to be able to make sure that everybody who is involved feels like they are part of your show. So that's one of the main things I would say.
That's what's up. Any last shout outs, you know, you want to give out to anybody in the area?
I definitely want to shout out my cats out that be hanging out in the East Town, who I haven't mentioned yet, you know what I'm saying? Like Brick Street Sprite, my man Support, Rick Chime, like those cats, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really do a lot of work with those guys, but those are some guys I definitely want to work with in the future. So
that's what's up. And at this time, we're gonna conclude the interview. Thanks a lot for coming out and doing the interview with us, and, you know, hope to hear more from you soon.
That's what's up, man. Thanks a lot.